I've been on hunts where guys were just being completely obnoxious. You know, they weren't having a good time. But those same trips, we didn't get anything. And after a couple of go-arounds with those guys, I told my dad, I said, if they're going, I'm not going. And he said, okay, well, I guess they're not going. Every time I've been out with my dad or my brother or even just myself, you know, I've always had that respect. I've always come home with something.
So in Yupik tradition, whenever we catch something, we thank it, right? So you catch a seal and you bring it into your boat and you're like, thank you very much for giving your life to me, because that's what the seal did. It chose to give it up its life to you so you can eat it and survive.
As far as respecting animals, whether it's sea mammals, birds, or land animals, I think it's invaluable that you do that. When I'm out hunting, I don't shoot every animal I see, every bird I see, every sea mammal I see. If we have success and we're boating back, for example, we see other sea mammals that we were just hunting, an hour or two earlier. On land animals, the same way. I've passed up moose, I've passed up caribou. It really depends on where you're at and what's going on and whether or not you can take care of what you might have to deal with if you were to shoot them right there. So those kinds of things come into play. So I try to, as far as partners, I mentioned people that I hunt with. I really look for same value. My wife hunts with me. She's my total hunting partner. She does marine mammal hunting. She does everything with me. So we do this together. It's a family affair.
As I've started to learn about hunting, my father wasn't a hunter, and so I reached out to my uncle and to my grandmother, and in learning that, she was telling me you can't waste any bit of the moose, you know, every bit is harvestable, and shared with me about how they used to dry the sacks by blowing in of the stomach and using that as a water container. So they'd blow it out and dry it in that hollow form, you know, and tie it off and cinch it off, and that would be what they would carry water in. So just being reminded that the practices of use of an animal, you know, can be very different with the Athabascan beliefs. Just it's important to use every animal, every bit of the animal, and really respect it and show that you are grateful for what it has provided you.
And I believe that, you know, if you don't have the respect for the animal won't give themselves to you.
Our love is fire, fire burns